If you're a savvy individual looking to buy a home, you can make the move and buy at Horizon Green Village, a smart housing project set in a gated and service community in Silverest Extension. The Horizon Green Village is 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 1.5 kilometers from the Greatest Road. Anchored on sustainability and clean living, the Green Village has on offer attractive packages of bare plots, bed sitters, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom houses with options to phase development. So, if you need a clean place to live affordably, the Green Village is your best bet. Take advantage of the massive early bird promotions and get the best deal on the market. Call us on 260-211-269275 or 0979-888970. Email greenvillage@thehorizonproperties.com. Like Horizon Green Village on Facebook.
It's 18:32 right here on Radio After 6. Welcome to another episode of Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. And of course, I'm your host, Nono Zaza. Now, this evening on the show, I am joined by Dr. Sokyo Mpindi, who is CEO from Horizon Properties Limited. Doctor, good evening to you, and good to see you once again on the program.
Good evening, Nono. Good evening, listeners.
And we're also joined by David Peary, who is Senior Sales and Lettings Officer also from Horizon Properties. Good evening to you, Mr. Peary.
Good evening, Nono. Good evening, listeners.
Now, as usual, before we begin our business this evening, this is a call to clients. And of course, this is a different category of clients, people who are doing business or have done business with Horizon Properties. Now, clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership. Clients who have proceeded with the change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy. Clients who have finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. Now, what you need to do is contact text line on WhatsApp this number 097 9685 892. That is 097 9685 892. Now, David, I will begin with you. A quick recap of our discussion last week on this program.
All right. Thank you very much. So, last week's program, you may recall, was our last program before the official launch of the Horizon Green Village project. Thus, during the program, Dr. Sokyo Mpindi, who is our CEO at Horizon Properties, gave a few details on what we had done, putting in place in preparation for the launch. He talked about a number of things. One of those things is the people we had invited for the launch, the guests, what they should look forward to, including the children, because this was a family event. He also talked about the red carpet event in celebration of the award, the international award. I can't forget to mention that because we're a 5-star real estate agency.
Indeed.
Yeah, so those are some of the highlights that we had in our last week's program, especially to note that we're preparing for the launch of the Horizon Green Village project.
Awesome stuff. Now, it is true that our last program, the focus was on the most anticipated Horizon Green Village project, which of course had the whole of Saka talking, including myself, because I attended. Now, Doctor, how did the launch go about? I know I have my experiences, which I will share later, obviously before we end the show, but I want to hear from you. How did the launch go?
What I can say that when you plan, you can succeed. But if you don't plan,
you fail.
The chances, I won't say fail, I don't want that word fail. The chances of succeeding diminish.
Zero.
So actually we planned, and this event went as planned. Oh, there could be some minor issues here and there, but and not to affect the major plan. So the launch was very successful. And I think we were talking before the launch. Now they're talking about what they saw. Yes.
And I think you made it very clear here that, look, others would just say this is what we're doing and take people to a hotel. But you didn't. You brought people on site.
Yes.
For them to be able to see for themselves that this project is actually for real.
Yes, indeed. Everything went to plan.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, in our last program, you also mentioned that you had invited a number of ministers as well as the area MP, Madam Sylvia Masevo, Were these invited ministers in attendance? Did they come through?
Apparently, I don't think. Maybe it's is it the new government? Apparently, we had 3 cabinet ministers. I've not seen a function of that nature where 3 cabinet ministers attend. We had 3 cabinet ministers. We had a minister of housing, minister of infrastructure, housing and urban development, Honorable Charles Miropi. We had the MP, Honorable Sylvia Masabo, the Minister of Health. We had Minister of Green Economy and Environment, Honorable Collins Nzovu. We had the PS Lusaka. We had PS Infrastructure. It was overwhelming, and actually, as I've said, I've not seen a function of that nature to attract 3 cabinet ministers. And I think it all goes because government cannot endorse or go to functions because they do their own due diligence at what is going on. So I think they're also anxious to see what the Zambian company has done in reference to the profile which we and their own investigations what we are doing. Yes.
All right. Now, we're aware that you've signed a number of MOUs with various organizations, among them the ZMA, ZNBS, as well as Zambia Home Loans. Of course, these people were in attendance as well. Maybe you'd like to shed more light on with regards to some of these organizations that you signed MOUs with that came through the function as well.
Yes, I would like to differentiate these organizations with some are financials and others are organizations interested in acquiring some housing from the project. I'll start with the financials. What we did is that we tried to combine capabilities, Zambian companies, Zambia company. Then we combine capabilities so that we deliver to the expectation of our clients. So we have Zambia National Business Side as a financial. We have Zambia Home Loans. We have another financial, Extender Finance Limited. So all these financials have got their own area of interest. So we are trying to bring options and possibilities how people can be financed in this project. So we have brought financials on board. So you cannot say, I don't have money. But if you have proof of reasonably permanent employment, then you will have the financials on board. So it's a full package, a full set of Zambian companies coming together and putting their capabilities together to sort out an issue of housing deficit. We are dealing with that issue. We want to provide affordable housing, decent affordable housing to the Zambians. Now, when you look at the other associations, the Zambia Medical Association, they have about 4,500 members. So our intention and our understanding is that their members should have opportunities in this project. Already we have assigned, we have allocated a number of units, about 400, about 300, but they have been requested to increase it to 400 to 500. As we were talking with the AMP, who is the Minister of Health, she advised that I think you need to now to allocate more housing to nurses and so on. So it was now became very strategic that we started in that way. Now we need to allocate more houses. Apparently, in a short period of time, the Zambia Union of Civil Servants and the Allied Workers, the executive, part of the national executive, was there. Interested, very interested in the project for their members to acquire housing. But before that, we already engaged government to sign an MOU so that civil servants should have housing, decent, affordable housing. We in the process, we have commenced the process. The process is ongoing. We are in the process to sign an MOU with government to allow civil servants access this opportunity of having houses. So it's just a process. But as I indicated, the Minister of Infrastructure, Housing and Urban Development, they are very, very keen. They are keen for this process to move. That's why he came to see what a Zambian company can offer with regard to housing. Yes. So the civil servants, they are very vulnerable and they are very oppressed in terms of decent, affordable housing. So we are focusing in that direction. Ideally, in the beginning, this project, our focus was how do we handle the civil servants? We are focusing towards the civil servants.
So we going forward, obviously we see maybe teachers associations as well coming on board, just generally anyone who's in the civil service.
Yes, what we're trying to do, we're trying to as we talk to government, we are now beginning a process of talking to unions. They should know that there is opportunity which can be utilized by the members. So it's certainly talking to government, but we are talking to the beneficiaries. We are talking to beneficiaries directly. We are doing not direct campaigning. There are no campaigns. We are doing direct marketing. We are discussing and directly with the unions. Yes,
that's true. Very important. Now, who else was in attendance other than the invited government officials and the partners that you signed MOUs with?
Interestingly, a lot of people. We had first of all, I mentioned that we had two permanent secretaries. For SACA, Mr. Ras Kamanga. We had also the PS for Minister of Infrastructure and Housing and Urban Development. We had directors from government ministries. We had directors from government institutions and departments. We had heads of very in the corporate world. We had MDs. We had MDs. Some of them are clients. Some of them want to see how their staff can benefit from the project. So we had our clients. We had people just interested to see what is going on. People came interested to see what is this, what is all this we're talking about. But so we had a wide range of people on board. Yeah.
Now, in terms of others who were in attendance, what was the benefit during this launch? Obviously, for other people who just came through there, maybe just to see, because I did notice a lot of people came with families, especially families, because with families, then you know that decisions are being made. Especially if someone decides to come with their wife and their kids, then they know that they're obviously looking for something and they want to see if there's a possibility of them buying a piece of land there and do it in a house as well.
There's one of my friend is working in one of these big organizations. I invited him. He came with his wife. So after the launch, before the end of the day, he sent me a text. I need 4 plots. I want to get 4 units. So I said, oh, okay. But before that, I think he was doubting. Interested, but doubting. He couldn't make a decision. So when he came to the launch, and they saw what we have done, I know they heard what we are from what we are saying, and when they saw what we have done, he said, "Okay, I'll take 4. I'll take 4 units." Now, the benefit, as I said, we have seen many launches of projects and so on. The launch land, we wanted to showcase what we are saying and what we have done. So they are able to see the quality of what we can do and the options available on the ground. Ideally, all the people I talked to, they were excited. Some of them were returning clients who had bought in other projects, because we invited all our clients. And let me talk about the number. the number was over 300 people, 3 to 400, and we were able to take care of them very well. So, to answer the question directly, to showcase the benefits, to show the prospecting clients and our clients, returning clients, to show the government, to show the government department, to show unions, to show big institutions that your staff can benefit from this project. So to showcase what we can do, and also some of the technologies we have employed on the project. Yes.
I was actually going to throw something there and say I must commend you for just how quickly I think you were able, first of all, to build the houses that people were able to see the fencing as well as the gate, because you had a very short space of time to organize all these things. But here you are, it was done.
Yes, we tried to. Okay, my team worked very hard, and also we tapped into our experience as contractors. How do you execute this kind of construction without compromising quality? So we had to use now the expertise, and it's okay. What do we do? Allocation of resources in terms of finances and labor. How do we engage these resources efficiently and effectively so to achieve the objective of this launch? So I think we were about 98%. We achieved all the objectives of the execution of the works on the ground.
Once again, congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
Okay, allow me to add. No.
Yes, go ahead.
Other than just being a member of the host for the launch, I think the launch was very. I learned quite a lot of things because Doctor here explained what the project is all about, the systems that we're going to use, and there were various speeches from the ministers, and equally we learned information that we didn't have. Yes, about the housing deficit, about what Horizon Properties has put together to participate and being part of the solution to that housing deficit. So for me, as David, my benefit was education. Yes, there was a lot of education.
So have you seen some members of my team? They didn't know the details, the depth of the project. It's interesting.
No, it's quite interesting because I think all of us picked up on a lot of things. Some things that we didn't know. Some things we even talk about them on the show, but a lot of the information obviously came out on the day of the launch. Great stuff.
So actually that was the objective, to give information and also to show.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay, David, you already came through. So let's focus on the side of marketing and the marketing side of things. Now, we know that very, very soon, obviously, the pricing will be adjusted. And before we get to that, what do we have in the market for our would-be and returning customers or clients?
Thank you very much. So the statement very soon, actually, it's news. Effective 1st November, the prices will be adjusted. So if you want to buy into the Horizon Green Village project, now is the time. So Black Friday has come early. So please come and buy into the Horizon Green Village project. What are you coming to buy into? What do we have on the market? So this housing project that we launched on Saturday has different packages, which starts from a bare plot, a bed-sitter, 1-bedroomed house, 2-bedroomed, a 3-bedroom house, or a duplex, if you like. And it's in phases with options, where option 1, you can buy a plot and start building with the guidelines from the developer. Option 2 is where you can buy a structure, for example, a bed-sitter, a 2-roomed or a 4-roomed house where you move in and start developing it slowly. The third option, which is buying a complete 3-bedroomed house, where you say, okay, fine, I want a complete 3-bedroomed house. In terms of plots, you're asking, option 1 is buying a bare plot. In terms of plots, what are the sizes of the plots? The sizes of the plots, we've got 20 by 22.5, which is a 450 square meters. We've got a 600 square meters, which is a 20 by 30. We've got a 30 by 30, which is a 900 square meters. We've got a 1,200 square meters, which is a 30 by 40. But I must mention, the ones that are currently on the market is the 20 by 22.5 and the 20 by 30. The reason is simple. Before the launch, these have gone very fast. Even after the launch, as we anticipate to open the bigger plots, now is the time for you to come and buy into these plots. You may be wondering, what are the prices for these plots that you're telling us that are on the market? This project is designed to be affordable to every Zambian. Therefore, the 450 square meters, which is a 20 by 22.5, is going only for 49,500 kwacha. 49,500 kwacha. The 600 square meters, which is a 20 by 30, is going only for 66,000 kwacha. 20 by 30, which is a 600 square meters, is going only for 66,000 kwacha. I must mention, these are the prices that we started the project with when there was nothing on the ground, when it was just bush. Now there's a lot of development. You were there, no, over the weekend when we were doing the launch. You saw how much development is on the ground.
I didn't even see. I didn't see.
I was there.
He was there.
I didn't see.
No, there were so many people, so many delegates, VIPs.
Yes. So the emphasis is on the prices will be adjusted effective 1st November. Prices will be adjusted effective 1st November.
But affordably. Affordably. I just said affordably.
Affordably.
Yes. I'm happy that the CEO is here to add value to the statement that we're adjusting the prices. So currently, that is what we have on the market on the Horizon Green Village project.
All right, interesting. In case you just tuned in, you're listening to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. This evening, I have Dr. Sokyo Mpindi, who is CEO from Horizon Properties. I also have Mr. David Peary, Senior Sales and Lettings Officer, also from Horizon Properties. And of course, we're discussing the Horizon Green Village project. Now, this is a call to clients, different category of clients, people who are doing business or have done business with Horizon Properties. Clients who are offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership, as well as clients who have proceeded with the change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy. Clients who have finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. What you need to do is contact, text, and send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892 097 9685 892. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
If you're a savvy individual looking to buy a home, you can make the move and buy at Horizon Green Village, a smart housing project set in a gated and service community in Silverest Extension. The Horizon Green Village is 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 1.5 kilometers from the Greatest Road. Anchored on sustainability and clean living, the Green Village has on offer attractive packages of bare plots, bed sitters, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom houses with options to phase development. So, if you need a clean place to live affordably, the Green Village is your best bet. Take advantage of the massive early bird promotions and get the best deal on the market. Call us on 260-211-269275 or 0979 888970. Email greenvillage@thehorizonproperties.com. Like Horizon Green Village on Facebook.
Welcome back to Horizon Properties, Property Focus, and we continue talking about the Horizon Green Village project and of course the launch as well. Now, Doctor, let me bring you back. Having had the privilege of attending the launch and did a tour of the beautiful demo houses, I'm pretty curious on how much that great finishing of the houses costs. Can you shed more light on that? I know I did pick up a figure, but I think I want to hear it from you.
No, I think I will not give you a figure when it finishes. What I want to say that with regard to housing, housing is more housing. Construction is more complicated than road construction, because you have we have different people with different specialities. For example, we have and all of them are not here in Lusaka. We have specialists like electricians. We have electricians. We have someone to do the roof. It's different from to do the ceiling. we have painters who go from Kitwe, specialized painters from Kitwe, and we add some from here. So whatever we do is we use specialization. We have known we manage these specializations and come up with a good product. This is what we're doing. We look for people who know what they're doing, and some of them are trained. We train them, but we don't test people on certain projects. We're specialized. I'm just okay. You team B, team A, come do the tiling. I'm sure you saw the tiling. It's everything is above board.
Top quality.
Everything is above board. So we know what we are doing, and we have been doing housing for some time. So we know who can do what. Some of these developments, the projects, they have people who say, Nivis Vavions, I know everything.
Jack of all trades.
It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. You can't know everything. Yeah. So, but you need to. We have the ability to identify who knows what, and in such projects, we don't try. We can train. The unskilled can come and join the skilled, because also what we do as we are doing construction, we also do training. Yeah, improve the capabilities and the skills of some people. So what we use there is just experience and skill. Experience. We have experience. It's not easy for me to tell you how much each item costs, but what is important is to understand what you're doing. Because if you don't understand what you're doing, you spend a lot.
That's very true. That's very true. David, you want to say something?
No, I think Doc has summed it up.
Okay, now, Doc, obviously before... Okay, I think we're going to take a short break. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back. And, of course, the doctor will continue giving us more information with regards to the launch. Stay tuned.
If you're a savvy individual looking to buy a home, you can make the move and buy at Horizon Green Village, a smart housing project set in a gated and serviced community in Silverest Extension. The Horizon Green Village is 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 1.5 kilometers from the Greatest Road. Anchored on sustainability and clean living, the Green Village has on offer attractive packages of bare plots, bed sitters, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom houses with options to phase development. So, if you need a clean place to live affordably, the Green Village is your best bait. Take advantage of the massive early bird promotions and get the best deal on the market. Call us on 260-211-269275 or 0979-888970. Email greenvillage@thehorizonproperties.com. Like Horizon Green Village on Facebook.
You're listening to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. And of course, I did say this evening we're talking about the Horizon Green Village launch that took place over the weekend. And my guest on the show is Dr. Sokyo Mpindi, CEO from Horizon Properties. I also have Mr. David Peary, Senior Sales and Lettings Officer from Horizon Properties. Doc, before we took the break, you were given a bit of detail as to, not really cost of each item, but obviously just a rough idea of how much this project will cost. And I believe you're still keeping it very quiet, isn't it? You're not saying much with regards to figures on how much the whole project will cost by the time it's finished?
No, that one we can mention. We can mention. But to complement my previous submission to do with finishing, we have, I think the commitment to deliver quality services and quality products is part of our culture as a company. So I want to give you an example. There's one institution, it's American-based here. It originates from America. The first time I was introduced to that institution, they gave us an assignment to build 2 houses, just for a test. I requested for them to try us. So after I finished, we finished the 2 houses. First of all, they were supposed to demolish 2 houses and build 2 houses. So they were thinking that maybe we were going to demolish the houses for 2 or 3 days. When we went on site, by the time they came in the in the afternoon, they found that they have demolished and they did rubble. What happened? I said, no, we are working. So when we finished the product, one of the executives from US took me aside. I don't know, he had tears. He couldn't believe that a Zambian company can deliver that kind of quality if you delivered. And he took me again. He told me, no, sometimes even if we are rigid on your price, please you just maintain your stance as long as you give quality. So the issue of quality comes from commitment. You look for skill, so quality is commitment. But to come back to your question, the project, we expect that the whole project it will cost us about 2 billion kwacha. But we are not going to do the project at once. We are going to do the project in phases. Yes, but what's important that at the end of the day, we deliver to the expectation of the people.
That's true.
Yes.
Now, when you're beginning construction of houses for your clients now, now that the project has actually been launched, and I know you're talking about already 300 units already secured, etc. Once a client comes through, to start building the house immediately?
I think I don't know whether you had an overview of the equipment, because we moved the equipment from the front, we took them and somewhere ahead. If you're able if you were able, because there are too many people, I don't know whether you were able to see the equipment which we had mobilized. We did not want to come to just create a space, but we have mobilized all the equipment on site. Everything. Water is there. You saw the water in the house.
Water is there.
Water.
Power is there. Power is there.
So everything's there.
Oh yes.
Equipment is there. Skill is there. So we are ready. Even say tomorrow. No, if you pay this evening, tomorrow we start.
Tomorrow we start. Now.
If you pay now, tomorrow we start. So we are more than ready, and that's why I insisted to say that was to showcase. So you have in mind what you should expect. So we are ready. So now, but we will continue. What's going on the side? We are continuing now to do we have continued with the road network. We are going to continue. We'll continue with the expansion of the water reticulation system. We'll continue. Yes. And also we'll continue planting trees. We continue planting trees as it's a green village. We are embarking. The process of afforestation is going to continue until the project ends.
Very important.
Yes.
David, let me bring you back. What else does Horizon Properties have on the market, and should we look forward to the Black Friday festive season promotions? Is there anything special that we're looking forward to?
Okay. There are quite a lot of things at Horizon Properties in terms of specials and properties that we have on the market. I think time and again I've mentioned on this show that this is one of my favorite questions when it comes to what Horizon Properties have on the market. This is a call to people who are looking to sell a property and people who are looking to buy a property. People who are looking to sell a property, please come to our offices. We've got buyers in our database who are looking to buy a property. You never know, it could be your property that they've been waiting to buy. So for those who are selling, now is the time to bring your property to Horizon Properties so that we sell it for you. In terms of what we have currently on the market, especially with the festive season and the rains approaching, farmlands. Farmlands are readily available on the market. We've got farmlands in different locations. For example, we've got in Nampundo settlement block, we've got a beautiful settlement farm area only about 53 kilometers from Lusaka, and it shares the boundary with the Sebo Sugar Farm Plantation. Those of you that are familiar with Nampundo settlement block, you'll notice that we've got this parcel there. In terms of the package, we've packaged this land in 5-acre lots. So per 5 acre, you buy at 95,000 kwacha only. That is if you are paying cash. If you want to pay in installments, we still give you that opportunity to pay in installments. We've packaged it at 120,000 kwacha only. We've got farmland in Stumbeko, that is the Mungule area. This as well is very affordable. We've packaged it in 5-acre lots as well. 85,000 kwacha per 5 acre if you're paying cash, 100,000 kwacha if you're paying in installments. You're thinking of Chongwe. Chongwe we do have in Chinyunyu. In Chongwe, we are selling as well a minimum of 5 acres. We've acquired quite a big parcel of land, and we are selling it in a minimum of 5 acres. This one we have not packaged in 5 acres. We are selling a minimum of 5 acres, and the prices, depending on the area that you're buying, they range from 5,000 kwacha to 20,000 kwacha per acre, depending on the area where you're buying, and also depending on the distance from Great East Road. Chiwombo, we've got land that we've secured as well. This land is surveyed, and we're encouraging people to buy a minimum of 20 acres. This land is suitable for fish farming, watermelons, maize, cabbages, tomatoes, name it, anything that you wish to plant on the land. Shibuyunji area, we've got land that we've secured as well. There also we are selling a minimum of 5 acres. This is very prime land, and I must mention this land is on title. We've equally packaged it in 5 acre lots where you buy 25,000 kwacha per acre. This land is very fertile, this land is very good, and this land is affordable to every Zambian. For those of you that are waiting, anticipating for the rains, now is the time to secure that land so that you start preparing for your farming. Well, if you say, I'm not ready to farm, I'm looking for a piece of land where I can build a house, maybe the Horizon Green Village, I'm not ready for Horizon to build for me, I want to build on my own. We've got parcels where you can buy land. We've got the Kafua project. Kafua project is ongoing. We've been selling this project in phases. Now we're in the 3rd phase of the Kafua project. The sizes there are 20 by 30. The price is only 55,000 kwacha. You can pay in installments on this project. We've got Chilanga. Chilanga is another nice area, very nice view. The sizes there equally very good, 30 by 30. The price only 95,000 kwacha. In this project, you can equally pay in installments where you make a deposit of 45,000 kwacha, and the balance you spread it across 1 year, 4 months, or 16 months if you like. We've got another project we're calling Makeni West. Makeni West is off Mombwa Road near Kasamu School. Those of you that know where Kasamu School is, this is a very good project as well. The plot sizes there is 20 by 30, and the price is only 90,000 kwacha. You can equally pay in installments on this project. We've got Ngwerele. Ngwerele is another project which I can say is winding up now, because there should be about 3 or 4 plots remaining. There the size is 20 by 30 as well. The price is only 115,000 kwacha. You can pay in installments as well. And if you want to pay cash, there's a discount. We've got another project, 10 miles area. Those of you saying, I missed out on the North Side project. Great North is an area I would want to be. We've got a project as well off Great North Road in 10 miles area. We're calling this project Kandeke Modern Village. Kandeke Modern Village, the sizes of the plots there, it's only 20 by 30. Normal residential houses, which is 600 square meters. The price, very affordable, 55,000 kwacha. This project is very affordable to every Zambian as well, because there you can pay in installments. You can pay a 25,000 kwacha deposit. The balance you pay it in installments of 1 year, 4 months, or 16 months. 16 months is a long period of time for you to buy into a project and be able to finish paying in installments. If you want to pay cash, there's a discount as well. We've got many other projects to come that you should look forward to as Horizon Properties. We always have you in mind to serve the needs of our clients, so that all of you have got your farmland, you've got your residential plots, and you're able to buy even an already complete house with Horizon Properties.
Very true. Doctor, let me bring you back in. Coming back to the launch, during the tour you showed and explained to everyone about the biodigester. Please briefly explain on this biodigester system for the sake of those who actually missed the event. How does it work, and why is this system as opposed to ordinary septic tanks?
I think in the interest of time, it is a process. It's a process we need proper explanation. The time we have is not enough. But biodigester technology is not new. This is where we introduce introduce enzymes in a closed tank, and the enzymes feed on the human waste, and without oxygen. The process is anaerobic, so they will be feeding on the human waste in a sealed environment. The product is water, maybe in gas, but ordinarily it's about to be water and methane, a gas. But now in this, the design we have, we are not interested in the gas. What we're interested in is degradation of the human waste. The human waste is eaten up by the enzymes, and there's no human waste. The product is water. So this, as I said, will be my next aspect. Next time we meet, I'll explain in a step-by-step manner so that the public can understand what kind of sewer system we have engaged at Green Village. No smell, no sewer lines. No smell, no sewer lines. Almost maintenance free. It's a small unit, very small unit, 1 meter by 2. That's the size of the unit. You can install it anyway. We can install it even in a waterlogged place. Yes. Can you do a septic tank in a waterlogged place? No. We can install a biodigester in a waterlogged place.
Interesting.
Yes.
You definitely
next time I'll explain.
Definitely need to come back and give more information on that. Now, obviously, as we are about to conclude the program, now that the project is launched, what developments are now happening on site? What's going on at the site as we speak?
I think this one I've already explained that what is going on now. We are on the expansion of the road network, and we're expanding the systems, service systems, namely roads, water. We will not, especially. But what we're trying to do, we are trying now to take the services where people are going to develop. Yes, because as I said, we have all the services on site. We have the power, we have the water, and we are doing the roads. As you know, we are road contractors. We are doing the roads. So that's what's going on right now. And the most importantly, afforestation. We have commenced planting of trees. And this process of afforestation, it will continue until even when the residents occupy the whole place. This program is going to continue, because Zambia is the rate of depletion of the forest is quite high. We lose about 250,000 acres to 300,000 acres per year. That is deforestation. So we are now commencing the process. We have commenced a process of afforestation.
All right. David, for people who are probably listening to the program, may be interested to come through to the Horizon Green project, or maybe probably heard something that you mentioned, maybe the Kandeke project. How can people find you, and indeed, how can they get in touch with you?
Thank you very much. So, as Horizon Properties, we've got offices here in Lusaka. We've got offices in Kablonga at Old Kablonga Shopping Complex. That's shop number 8, Chindo Road. We've got offices in town. That is Realty House on the alley behind Lusaka Hotel. We've got also our office in Woodlands. That is plot number 4, Chindo Road, right opposite Woodlands A Secondary School. If you are unable to come through to our offices, you can call us on the following numbers. For our Kablonga office, you can call us on 260-211-260-422. 260-211-260-422. For our town office, you can call us on 211-226-902. 211-226-902. For our Woodlands office, which is also our construction office, you can call us on 211-269-274. 211-269-275. You can also check our Facebook page. We've got a dedicated Facebook page for the Horizon Green Village project. We've got a General Horizon Properties Limited Facebook page. You can equally check our website, which is up and running, which is www.thehorizonproperties.com. www.thehorizonproperties.com. When you come to our offices, you visit our Facebook page, you call us, we'll be able to give you more information that we've given you on this platform and further information that you may require that you may not have heard on this platform.
All right. Thank you, David. Now, here's the final call to clients. And of course, this is a different category of clients. Clients who are offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership. Clients who proceed with the change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy. Clients who finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. Contact TechSign or send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892 097 9685 892. Doctor, I'm going to say thank you so much for coming through. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Vex, for hosting us. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Mr.
listeners.
Piri as well, thanks so much for coming through.
Thank you very much.
Okay, there you have it. That's it for today's episode of Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. Be sure to catch another episode next week on Tuesday between 18:30 and 19:15. Keep listening to Hot FM.
If you're a savvy individual looking to buy a home, you can make the move and buy at Horizon Green Village, a smart housing project set in a gated and service community in Silverest Extension. The Horizon Green Village is 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 1.5 kilometers from the Greatest Road. Anchored on sustainability and clean living, the Green Village has on offer attractive packages of bare plots, bed sitters, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom houses with options to phase development. So, if you need a clean place to live affordably, the Green Village is your best bet. Take advantage of the massive early bird promotions and get the best deal on the market. Call us on 260-211-269275 or 0979 888970. Email greenvillage@thehorizonproperties.com. Like Horizon Green Village on Facebook.